Hello everyone, my name is Tifsra, and welcome back to Imperial Splendour. So, in the last part we miraculously managed to actually capture Berlin. I don't know why they actually agreed to that. They surrendered the city, even though they had maybe these guys, and maybe even these guys in range to actually come in and help in the fight. But they chose to surrender when I prompted them to, so that was very good for me, because that means that I have indeed managed to actually reach one of my objectives, or spiritual objectives, I should say, for my spiritual victory. My actual victory, on the other hand, is not going to happen because, yes, I've captured Berlin, and I have 13 victory promises held, but I am gonna lose more and gain more in the next few turns. So that is going to go down, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold on to Berlin. And there also might be no way that I'm actually going to reach Warsaw. But even though this army will most likely be destroyed, I will go until this army is also destroyed, which probably will happen very soon. But right now we are trying to have it repaired, but unfortunately that will take 2 turns. So there's a little drawback there. We can't really be attacked for that period of time with that army. And the Polish, they... I wouldn't really say they're... I was going to say they aren't really that aggressive, but they immediately disprove me. I was going to say they aren't as aggressive as they could have been, as I've seen the AI actually be, but... Okay then. I'm doomed anyway, so I don't really care that much. Yeah, so we are pretty much screwed. Because, well, of course we could go around them, but I don't think that will actually do anything good for us. Okay, cargo shot. Our trade agreement was cancelled. We have a rebellion in Hanover, right there. Hessian rebels? No, Hanoverian rebels. Let's see, where's Hesse? I believe it's right here, if I remember Napoleon Total War correctly. Actually, what are you? You're actually Westphalia. That's a nice flag. I haven't seen that before. Well, I have seen that before on the Anton, but I really didn't pay attention to the names. Also, why have we not captured Berlin, or recaptured Berlin? And finally, we have a bit more money to spend. Unfortunately, well, I guess we can use it here, but look at that, just for this lower roll right there, which is exclusively line entry. It cost 9,000. Yikes. And these guys are not replenished yet. So I could try to go around. Actually, I can't because I'm blocked. And these guys would have reached me anyway. So yeah, I guess I have to hope for the best in a fight against these guys, which... the best will probably still be very devastating, unfortunately. Also, letter of demands, probably from Berlin. Workers on strike in Berlin, workers on strike in Berlin. Never mind, actually, we have a few workers that aren't too satisfied with our presence right here either. I guess that's fair. We could pull back to the artillery fort, but actually something that I'm uncertain of is that if this is really a fort at all, because in this mod, whenever I played in a city which says it has fortifications, let's see, just here, like that, it doesn't really have it. It actually doesn't have it at all. So, if I retreat to what is labeled as a fort, will that actually be a fort? I don't know. And, well, I guess it's worth a shot. Or is it? Because that would mean leaving these guys inside a fort, meaning that yes, they have high firing arcs, but they're not as high as per se mortars, so I might have some issues there. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and hope for the best. And I think hoping is the best we can do right now. Yeah, this seems very depressing, but once again, we're not looking for an actual campaign victory, even though that would be sweet, but also highly, highly unlikely. We are looking for a spiritual victory, where we captured the two objectives we were supposed to capture. Well, we still need to capture, I should say. We have actually captured some of them, I believe. Norway, Denmark, and Moscow was the ones we need to capture that we didn't already hold. Also, they lost Hanover, got a missionary in Denmark, but who cares? Trade route is raided. Actually got more that turn. 5,000. Okay, I guess. Also, we lost Hanover, Workers' Riot, and all that good stuff. But on the bright side, these guys left me alone for long enough to actually build my strength up again. So, thanks for that. But will it be enough? I don't think so. I don't think it will be enough. If I attack these guys, will these guys come in and reinforce? And if I actually do defeat those guys, will I then be able to walk through this forest right here? I'm not so sure. So the way out might be a fight with these guys, which I could win. I definitely have the opportunity to win. But I have an awful lot of artillery. Let's see, a few mortars. I guess the only... well, only. I say only. The only long-range artillery they have are the mortars. So I might be able to hang back and shell them with these bad boys right there. And also these guys if they get too close. Yeah, we gotta try, right? Give them our best. So, a battle it is then. It's a shame really that you can't recruit mercenaries. That would have been sweet. At least in times like that, because I actually, well, I won't say I have a lot of money, because everything is so damn expensive in this mod, but I certainly have a bit of money that I can't really spend. Not where I want it to be spent anyway. Well then, let's set this thing up. So, I think we will be doing something very similar to what we did previously in the latest battle with this army. Oh yeah, we also have the conquer shot. But I don't really know which shot is the most effective. Might actually be the conquer shot. But the shrapnel shot has been very effective in the past. I'll give him that. Okay. So, then the question is, where do we want to place the rest of the artillery? We have some good positions, like for example right there. But that will most likely be in range of the enemy howitzers. And actually looking at the deployment zone, it will probably be in range of a lot of the enemy artillery. So I'm not really that sure if I actually want them to deploy there. Back here? Maybe? It's still like kinda on the top of the hill, even though this frontal hill right there is kinda blocking it. Also, we have yet another battery we could be deploying, and I guess they'll have to go here. And yeah, they are behind the forest and a building and everything. But right now we have to fight for our lives to actually do anything. So let's see, I need to have these at least some distance up, so that these guys can actually hit targets directly in front of them. And also so that I protect the batteries. Yeah, that's no place to have him. Okay, cavalry deployments. Definitely 2 guys there, and 1 guy up here. Or maybe the other way around. Actually, I think we'll have it the other way around. We have some noble cavalry, by the way. These guys are noble cavalrymen, so they do definitely pack a punch. Also, we need these guys rather to be like that. That actually might glitch that unit, but hopefully it will only make 1 cannon useless. Okay, I think we are done here when it comes to deployment. We have done what we can. I can't really spread these guys out any further out of fear of being fodder for my own cannons here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I guess I just have to be satisfied with this. Actually, let's do a little bit more like this, even though that means getting a lot closer to our own artillery. Which I don't really like, but once again, I think it's necessary. Okay. So there's no real doubt that our targets have to be the enemy mortars. Because are these guys actually firing at us? No, seems to be the answer. So, therefore, you and you go after these mortars. Actually, for the dangerous artillery I have, stop firing, and then actually fire at what I wanted to fire at. Here we go. There, there, and there. You are actually in range, which means that some of these guys are probably in range of you as well. These guys. They aren't. Well, that's at least something. They are shelling my positions. And also, will these guys be able to hit anything? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's better if they just fire at what they want to fire at, because they're not gonna hit anything else that I actually want them to hit. So yeah, we are shelling their arty positions, taking out their mortars, at least trying to. Oh, I see routing. Nice. 19 men remaining. They are only broken, so if I'm unlucky, they might return. Actually, they probably will return, which is a bit sucky, but what can you do? Can't do much, can ya? Could of course try to hit them and shatter them, but that is unlikely when they are on the move and I'm firing at them mainly with mortars, so that's not gonna happen. And what do you know? They returned, but once again, if I am lucky, they won't actually return to these positions. And looks like they might return, but you never know. These guys are still alive and kicking. They have taken a lot of damage actually. 7 men down. That's nice. That's good to see. Also, let's make sure here. So, these guys aren't firing. These guys aren't firing, and these guys aren't firing. Meaning, only the mortars are actually firing at us. Which means, if we do, in fact, take out the mortars entirely, we pretty much have the advantage when it comes to the artillery. They have to drag all of the artillery along to actually hit us. And since they have been silly and placed them behind these barriers, it means that they actually can't maneuver them. Which is great for me, because I can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the massacre. So that's very nice. Also, yes, these guys routed. They are back, but they are down to 16, so And these guys have returned. Let's see. Let's get a few more shots on you. You're actually up to... Yeah, you have enough men to actually man 5 of them. No, one of them is destroyed. I see. But you, like, barely have enough men to actually keep them firing. That's something, at least. Yeah, artillery in these times, not that accurate, but when they actually hit, they are brutal. Which of course is true on my side as well. We should be taking a look here. Actually, I can take a look here. Have I actually taken any damage? Cavalry has taken a lot of damage. Oh dear. Let's pull them back a bit, I guess. Not my noble cavalry, but still. At least my general is still alive and well. And he will be until his army collapses. So these guys have been the main targets of the... And there we go. That was a single shrapnel piece, as far as I saw. So these guys have been the main target, but so far only one of them has gone down. Not one of them, but 7 of them. Not 7 of them, but 3 of them. They have 137 men. So 3 of them are gone. And combine that with our cavalry losses, and the result is not that many losses actually. Also one of these guys, which is very nice compared to these guys. Well, to be fair, they haven't taken that much damage, but after I take care of them, I can do some massive damage to what remains. Here we go. The artillery has been sent running, which means we can have a new target for these guys. Let's divide it. There we go. And now we can sit back and enjoy the brutalities, as we often do in these games. Actually, this might be a perfect opportunity to actually try out the conquer shot and see what they do. I know what they do, but if they are more effective than the pure shrapnel shot. Or explosive shell, I guess. I call them shrapnel shots because, of course, of the shrapnel they unleash. There we go. Very good. Well, they're starting the great outflanking. They appear to be. Also, look at this. All of the units are gathered up on one flank here. That's no good. That definitely means I have to shift my units a bit around there. Which might mean I actually get into range of these guys. Okay, how are we doing? We're doing damage. But I would dare to say that we did more damage previously. Okay, in theory, they have 5 mortars still operating, but they actually don't have the capacity for that. They don't have enough men. Okay, are they attacking? Or are they just, like, outflanking again? Well, now they are shifting all the units over to the right again, so I have no idea, to be quite frank. Also, it is as I feared, these guys have started to fire. Thankfully, they are fired directly into a hill, but those bouncy shots, they are quite bouncy, so they are actually doing damage. Okay, I'll retreat with those 3, and hopefully that will leave these guys protected. No guarantees though. Also, I think they are actually attacking. Also, you are now in range of my canisters, so hopefully you will enjoy a mouthful of lead very shortly. Or you might be glitched. Oh. Nice. That was very good. And they broke pretty much immediately. Oh, we broke one of them. Oh yeah, I see some explosions over here. Yeah, the 1 second you stop paying attention to that, it goes away. Oh well. Also, might be an idea to try to simply get rid of this problem with these guys by sending forward our cavalry. So I'll do that and see what happens. Also, you are coming back again. This time going directly for Martin, it seems like. But that didn't go too well, did it? And here comes the noble cavalry, so good luck. Come on, shatter. There we go. They actually shattered. Like on command. And here comes the general. Well, well, well. Was that a good idea, my good sir? Also, he is quite exposed, so might be I might be able to simply rush him down with my 2 cavalry units, if I wanted to. Also, I didn't actually have this guy run. So let's fix that. There we go. Or galloping, I guess, is the correct term. Yeah, don't do that. You will do a lot of friendly fire. So, if you want to throw away your life needlessly, I won't stop you. So, go ahead. Also, some of these shrapnel shots are very, very uncomfortably close. There we go. Hopefully that will fix it. Also, are these guys even firing? 2 of them. So is it worth focusing on them? I don't think so. It might be best to actually drop that order and just allow them to fire at will. Well, that's that artillery taken care of. At least very close to. Unfortunately, here comes the Polish cavalry. As you know, they are quite good. Well, they are Tatars. Unfortunately, they're also Uhlans, so they're going to do massive damage now that they charge in with the lances. And there we go, immediately drop to 52. But hopefully I will be stronger in sustained melee. No guarantees, but that's why we use the word hopefully. Well, we didn't kill his general, but he's not going to return. Also, we desperately need to pull back here to allow our artillery to have free shots at that guy. Also, we actually can take out the last of the enemy artillery. So, how is this engagement going? I'm down to 41, while the enemy is down to 45, so indeed, Tatars against Swedish cavalry in sustained melee results in a victory for the Swedes. Might not be the best idea. Oh. Unfortunately, they are getting reinforced. Or maybe not. They are pretty indecisive, these Poles. Oh, that's cavalry. Can you fire at them? Well, you probably can, but I don't think you can fire at them quickly enough. And my oh my, was that a horrible hit. That killed off so many men. And that was even worse. I did a lot of friendly fire there. I also think I did a lot of unfriendly fire, but yeah, I don't like taking casualties. Who does, really? Oh. They routed. Why? I have no idea. They seem to be winning. Guess something happened. Also, these firing arcs are not the best, and I guess fire at will means just continue to fight, just continue to shoot at the artillery. That's not what I need. Not at all. And there we go. My cavalry regiment is dead. Thankfully, he took with him a Polish regiment. And actually, it's not dead, but it's not faring that well. At least it's faring better than my other regiments, but... yeah, now it's time to leave the square. Also, try to give these guys a clear line of fire. I think that was a bit of friendly fire. Let's see. Who are you? Oh, you're the Tartars again. Well, I guess we'll try to get revenge from our fallen foes, or for our fallen foes, I guess. Okay, they are broken or shattered, so that's very good. And these guys are wavering, probably due to army losses, and that the general fled recently. So I would very much like to try to chase these guys down. Unfortunately, at least if I want to like go for these guys, I have a few problems with the cavalry or anti-cavalry measures. Okay, you can stop firing. Same as you. Yes, it is, Michael. Yes, it is. Oh, I guess we didn't do the job. Well, we didn't finish the job properly, did we? Are these reinforcements? They might be reinforcements. Also, a few units are actually coming back again. So I guess it's time to reactivate those guys and have them blast those guys away. Grenadiers and everything. Also, yeah, I'm not feeling the effectiveness on of the conquer shot on these guys, no. So back to the same old boring shrapnel shots, or to be more appropriate, the explosive shots, I do believe. So as I said, we have a few returning units in. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Well, at least we try to, with the conquer shots, but that didn't really hit. That wasn't a hit, I should say, if I want to be punny. They're on the outer edge of the cancer shot range, so even if they actually enter the range, I don't think it will really be necessary. Or I don't think it would do that much damage that a solid round shot can actually do at that range. Yeah, I guess these guys are a bit too close to be in effective range. Also, somehow, our general unit actually sustained a bit of damage then. Okay, those guys are gunners. Let's see if I can take down those guys. These guys will hang back and prepare to welcome those guys for when they choose to return to the running days. I guess only the mortars have really the effective range now. And of course the standard batteries. Oh yeah, the amateurs that are outranging me. How can I forget about them? There we go. Try to not to get into my own artillery's ways. That would be very sad indeed. Also make sure that I don't do too much friendly fire. Let's see if shrapnel from this range will actually do that much damage. It might do, if we are lucky. Well, if you're gonna cut through like that, I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk that. But actually, I think I did a lot of damage there, because they definitely lost a lot of men, and also they were shaken a bit. Oh, out of ammo. Okay then, silence all the artillery. I guess I have to do it individually. There we go. And charge them with the Swedish bayonet. Yeah, look at that, point blank, and I lost 20 men. So I guess it's integral to the Swedish playstyle, but I don't enjoy it. These guys are very tired, but they are not running fast at all. These guys are actually fresh. So let's get them in here and have them start doing some damage. I did actually do that with these guys to have them chase down the unit over here, but it turns out I completely forgot about it. So let's have them brutally murder these guys. Also, I won't reach them, so just stand back and do not fire, because I do not want friendly fire. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Just making sure. There we go. Looking good. How many men do you have remaining? 35. Hopefully they will just go away. Rather focus on the 61. These guys are going down, and here comes the general to try to mop up a few more kills. So, we want to kill off as many as possible. Also, we want to try to avoid traps like that. So we're just gonna speed it up. And watch the carnage happen. Also, a benefit of this is of course that my units will gain a lot of experience, which is very good. There we go. I believe these guys just ranked up. So, as long as I keep them alive somehow, they will grow tougher. That's something at least. And also, pathfinding. Lovely. Oh, almost over the trap there. That would have been very bad. 27, they can go. 1, leave that guy alone. Poor guy. He can tell the rest of the soldiers about this massive defeat. Yeah, and let those guys go as well. And all of that actually took quite a long time. But the results are in, and we lost about the same as we did in the previous battle, unfortunately. I think we actually were a bit more effective with the number of kills we got, though. I don't have the numbers in my head, but I think that is actually better. Hopefully it was. Not completely sure, but let's hope it was. So, once again, yet another big Polish army. Eliminated? Well, not eliminated, but mauled to the point where they are not going to be effective. Yeah, I can't recruit anything. And for being able to recruit some basic units like Lamva, in other words militia, I first need to spit in 2,700 golds. So, no is the answer. And here's the blockade and everything. So yeah, once again we are now to the point where we need to have these guys rest and gain their numbers back. And then we might be able to push forward towards Warsaw. But I'm fearing that this army and all of these guys might merge and make that a lot tougher than I want it to be. But anyway, hopefully you'll join me in the next part to see what we do and how far we get, how close we get to Warsaw, and if we indeed capture it. So, I hope you enjoyed this long part. Like, comment and subscribe if you did. And, as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.